There is no chance that we'll win this series, but damn it, they keep my delusions alive for another game. These motherfuckers, man. I know we're not going to win the series, but it just feels so good to finally get a win in the finals, to avoid the embarrassment of getting swept. And we didn't scrape and claw this victory. We just won in emphatic fashion. We won by fucking 38 points today, 122-84. The defensive effort from everybody, especially Luka, was fucking outstanding. I don't know why the fuck we really didn't get this in game 3 or game 2, but God, oh man, man. Listen, they played with amazing heart out there. They wanted to stave off elimination. They didn't want the Celtics to celebrate on their home court. That played a huge role into them going out like this, going all out. I really hope this carries over into Boston Monday night. I don't even really want to think of Monday night. I'm just glad that we just avoided embarrassment. I'm just so glad we avoided that shit. I'm glad we showed heart. And I'm glad we're capable of just winning a game against this team. I'm glad we showed that at least. We're more than capable of winning a goddamn game. Now, when it comes to the Celtics, human nature crept in. They took their foot off the gas a bit. They didn't fight with that same hunger like they did with the first 3 games. They're up 3-0. They're like, we're up 3-0. Do we really need to put in all this effort? Do we really need to do all this? We want to win it on our home floor in front of our fans. And that kind of crept in. But that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Listen, I'm not saying the Mavericks are going to force a 6 game. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, the Celtics are playing a goddamn dangerous game. We still got Luka. I don't know what Kyrie is going to show up in fucking Boston, but we still got Kyrie. Derek Lively was fucking outstanding. Daniel Gafford was outstanding today. They were both defensive stalwarts today, and they cleaned up on the glass, especially Derek Lively. That's the shit I wanted to see all series long. Finally get it today. God damn it. Can this fucking game just carry over to the next? Please, please, please. I just said a couple of minutes ago that I'm not thinking of game 5 in Boston, but it's I can't help it, man. My delusions have been kept alive, and I'm just fucking happy, man. I'm glad we avoided elimination. I'm glad we're getting another game. I hope we can get more games, man. Just got to take it game by game. Man, dog, it just feels so good to get a win. And this was a big time fucking win. Kristaps Porzingis was missed by the Boston Celtics tonight. All the points we scored in the paint, there was at one point in the second or third quarter before everybody pulled their starters, we had damn near as many points in the paint that the Celtics had in totality. That's fucking, that's crazy. Luka was driving to the paint at will. Kyrie was getting points in the paint. And of course, Derek Lively was just cleaning up the boards. He was scoring in the paint. Man, it was... And finally, P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. was hitting threes. I'm like, what? Where were y'all niggas at in the early game, in games 1, 2, and 3? Finally hitting threes? Goddamn. And it felt great. It just, even if we don't win another game in this series, it just feels good that, hey, you could beat this team. You did it in great fashion. You showed that you could do it. You didn't get swept like the Indiana Pacers. You didn't get killed like the Milwaukee, not Milwaukee, I'm saying Milwaukee. You didn't get killed like Miami or the Cleveland Cavaliers. You hung in there. You showed heart. You didn't go out like bitches. Thank God. But it would be nice if this could carry over. This would be nice if this could fucking carry over, man. And the longer the series goes, man, the longer the series goes, the better it is for the Mavericks. Obviously, it's better for the Mavericks the longer the series goes, because if the Celtics win one more fucking game, that's it. But the Celtics are going to be in their heads. If we somehow win in Boston, the Celtics are going to be in their heads. Oh man, mind game, psychology. That's a big part in professional sports. The doubt is going to start creeping in. You know, I'm not hoping that someone gets hurt, but there's a chance that someone could get hurt on Boston's side. There's a chance someone could get hurt on Dallas' side. But there's a chance, hey, Derek White took a nasty fall in the third quarter. Just saying. He'll be all right, but things like that could happen. Who knows? Jason Tatum may, break a finger or something. Jaylen Brown may sprain his ankle. Shit, look what happened to Kristaps Porzingis. Hey, I'm just saying. So the longer it goes, the more dangerous it is for the Celtics for obvious reasons. So, hey. But, man, I'm just so fucking happy that we were able to do this. We should have won Game 3. We came out hot, and then we got constricted by Boston's defense. We couldn't figure out a way around it. They had a 21-point lead going into the fourth quarter. We somehow come back and then lose it again at the end. If we would have just kept our foot on the gas when we built up that early lead, this series could be tied up. And the thing is, we were making comebacks in Game 2. When Kristaps got hurt and he was struggling to get up and down the court, we were making a comeback then. And it just wasn't enough. Fuck, man. It finally, in an elimination game, it finally comes together. You would think that hopefully this win would give our guys the confidence to keep going. Take it to another game. Goddamn. Force a Game 6, man. Force a Game 6. Shit. One game at a time. Dante Exum had valuable minutes today. His energy, his defense, him going for loose balls. Pause. But him going for that shit, Dante Exum had some incredible minutes. Now, I know this was garbage time for Tim Hardaway Jr., but, son, that motherfucker had 15 points in the fourth quarter. He was just hitting 3 after 3 after 3. He is one of the most streakiest shooters I've ever seen. When he's hot, he can't miss. But when he's cold, goddamn, he is a liability. And it's really hard to keep him on the floor because he plays mediocre defense. But damn it, when he's hot, it's a gamble playing Tim Hardaway Jr., son. It's a gamble. You never know what you're going to get. But when you get some good shit, hey, man, just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy the ride. But Dante Exum had some valuable minutes. Josh Green is underappreciated. Josh Green he played spectacular defense today. You know, one thing that annoys me about Jason Tatum, I'm going on a tangent here. He's big enough to play on our centers. He can't do it for, long periods of time, but he can actually guard our centers and be effective. I fucking hate that. Jason Tatum, he's 6'9", he can hold his own. I just hate that he's athletic and big enough to guard our centers. That's just certain things. I don't hate Boston at all. I don't hate any of the players. I like Jason Tatum. I like Jaylen Brown. I like Derek White. I like Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is one of my favorite players. I enjoyed watching him win that championship with Milwaukee against the Suns. I don't hate the Boston Celtics like everybody else does. I don't hate any of the players. I don't. I like all the players. I think they're cool dudes. I think they're good. It's not like, watching Anthony Edwards out there getting glazed by the media. It's not like, you have to listen to all that bullshit. I don't dislike any player from the Boston Celtics, but I just hate how like their players are just like so they can do it on both ends of the floor. Jason Tatum can do that, even though he's been struggling with shooting in this series. He plays defense. He guards our centers. He takes away the lob. He can drive into the hole. He can get fouls. He can kick it out to the open man. Like, he's not the greatest passer, but he can find an open guy, drive into the hole. He can do so much. Jaylen Brown, same thing. Jaylen Brown is outstanding on defense, and he's super athletic. He can guard multiple positions. He can get to the hole. He can draw fouls. I'm like, fuck, man. And then you got Derek White. Derek White is fucking outstanding. Him and Drew Holiday are outstanding on the defensive side of the ball. And on any given night, they can get you 15 or 20 points. I just hate that. Like, shit, man. They have so much talent, man. And they clearly have way more talent than we do. It's obvious. It's just, man. And I hate that about them. But with that being said, we blew them the fuck out by 38 points tonight. Tonight was our night. The only team that can beat the Celtics are the Celtics. It would be nice if they could psychologically implode. That would be nice. We can't beat them like this. There's no fucking way we can beat them 3 more times like this. Something has to go down psychologically, emotionally, mentally in Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. They have to have a complete collapse for us to make a comeback. I don't see that happening, but it would be nice if it could. Shit, it'd be fucking nice, man. It'd be great. I would love it. I would love it. You know I would love it. But brothers, I'm done rambling. I'm going to enjoy the fucking weekend. I'm just going to ride this fucking win as much as I fucking can. Let's hope this shit carries into Game 5 in Boston. Hopefully we see a different Kyrie in Boston. That'd be great. Wouldn't it be nice if he could just get a fucking win in Boston, man? All right, brothers. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.